I said, are we live? Are we live into his eye? I said, are we live? Somebody tell me. Are we live in the house today? Are we friggin' live? All right, says we're live, so let's get it.
I want you. I want me. For me. Girl, why can't you see? Girl, on AC, I'm feeling the heat, but I'm feeling my feet. Driving solo, looking on the old folks who probably smoke. I need a breeze, boy. Hit the belt, weight 265. Now I'm feeling alright. Let's get to work. I need to make some money. But this back look, he ain't funny. I'm hoping they're gonna find the honey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a ticket, man. And you're a married man. If things work out, I keep it real. See, that's what I'm about. Get six all in. In my pocket was stuck. I call my boy Tim, but he ain't home. I call my brother, but the phone is busy. So I wait till my girl gets off work. Because my feet hurt, so I get it something to grub on. I wanna get my hug on, wanna get my love on. Girl, it's you, I'm wanted with your front. You know I want you nothing, so I back away and reach into the spray. All for you and my stars, nigga, you up. Your body is good as my thirst. I'm fishing for your high spot. Admit it, I got the drop, but you your spot. No sex, so married, you want the ring or whether with the order church. Religious, I respect that. I understand you the man, but touch you shit. Be fresh, it took 9 months to get to a digit. Girl, I want you to want me, for me. I want you to want me, for me. I want you to want me, for me.
Just for me.
Girl, why can't you see?
Can't you see?
Think of me, just you and me.
You and me.
I want you to want me, for me.
Just for me.
Why don't you love me? All I do is slack. When you're in a jam, you know I got your back. You know you want me. Stop saying it. Show it. With your actions, within some essence, and I might know it. You take our relationship for granted. You put me on the background, I can't stand it. I gotta have it all or nothing. With your attention, so tell me something. Get back to me. You're the lion. With a blaze of passion. With ice of fire. All I talk about is your brother. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color?
Are you independent?
But you left me smothered.
I want you to want me, for me. Hey,
I want you to want me, for me.
just for me.
Why can't you think it can be you and me?
It can be you and me. I want you to want me, for me.
When we're up, I was picking up. But come on, man, I thought you was the one with the rock. Well, I thought you there looking all 50 and 5. I knew right then and there I had to make you mine. But then you feel the same way. Sometimes I wonder.
Well, we can't do you for the same thunder. I hope you do.
But you get a little food, you little moody, girl. You got me hoping. That's what makes you got all my pictures. But I get stuck in black. I really can't brain. Since I ended up a better girl. You'll get a grip out, peachy. Just be yourself.
I want you.
And no one else. It takes me away from you. So the more I play.
And remember, I want you to want me, for me. Hey, Liz. I want you to want me, for me. I want you to want me, for me, just for me. Can't you see? It can be you and me. I want you to want me, for me, just for me. Can't you see?
If you want to jack in the cable, stand whatever the hell I'm driving.
Come on now.
I always say, every day I meet up with kids, and I read the obituary. I might be crying. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. You got one foot in the grave, one foot in the system. I know you don't want to hear, so don't listen. But don't start preaching when you get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Go there, roll out.
For me.
Sucker.
I want you to want me, for me. I want you to want me, for me. Can't you see? It can be you and me. I I want you to want me, just for me.
Yo, BROTHA, the one man show. I'm coming at you, and I'm bringing you something I hope you can use. I'm tired of all these radio revolutionaries on the radio, on the talk shows, on the corner with a 40 in their hand, talking about how things got so bad.
Come on and do yourself.
Well, they was adults, and they didn't handle their business. So I think I can tell you what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm cleaning up these streets. 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 Yo, I'm taking it to you, running through you like diarrhea. Get the peps up. I'm feeling you like a kleptomaniac. I bring the facts with attitude, but I got nothing to prove. I want to make you move, so get up. Say no, this is my local brand till I stay focused. Trying to get back our streets on the street. We're going our neighborhood. Might be our kids, but no damn good. I'm taking a stand like a pennant on a man to control my block. I'm fixing to go out here and knock.
Yeah, we had to take. I told you, Liz. Let me go into the sentence.
Don't let no one will on your sleep. Videotape them, turn up the heat. Exercise your right, stand up and fight. You know them right.
And like I said, I'm cleaning up these streets. No more drugs, y'all.
Cleaning up these streets.
Take out you thugs, y'all.
Cleaning up these streets. I'm cleaning up these streets. Yo, I hear man on my brother, you have your house. One, I pick up the porch. Then all the reports, do yourself a favor. You know your neighbors. Just like if you bad, you don't like that. You don't know with them. Want you to want to be not you.
Come on and do yourself. Don't ask that man for help.
You some get shot, you go to get ripped. But no one cares. Hey, better you live in your country, that's the attitude. The crime. This doesn't want to grow. That's why they told us fools on TV to make you afraid of your own security. You know, our sons, our daughters. We used to beg for a quarter. Now, that's all we can talk about. But that hands on the mother, we ain't doing nothing. Ain't no excuse to stop fronting your fucking full of information to help you improve your situation. Anything about our own street. Who cares about the mayor and the police? So like I said, yo,
I'm cleaning up these streets. I'm cleaning up these streets. I'm cleaning up these streets.
I'm cleaning up these streets. You know my clock, I just in the bed on the idea of up to the crackhead. How can you cope on that person I'm telling you over?
Hey, now,
using the body for some crack, selling that body for a smoke, a better than baby. Especially that time, because you damn lazy. You feeling shit, you wonder why you get no respect. Why they rip you off because you raised on salt and anything on they say out of your way. Don't want to go to school. And that's okay, like you got when you were young. You had no care of having fun. Having fun nowadays means jail or death. You slept. All you had was a pair of herpes. This generation has the HIV, the AID. But no one seems to care. No one cares. We just want to go in which in their head that says, ha, get from the fight for you already dead. We better call to each other. Now we get extra because you pack. And the last thing you need, just see pass on your belief. And if you right on first, it's the community sheep. Like I said, yo. Yo, honestly, I'm cleaning up.
Let me turn the settings down.
I'm cleaning up these streets. Yo, I'm cleaning up these streets. We all should be cleaning up these streets. I ain't gonna sit here in front, yo. You know what's going on outside your door.
Don't ask the man for help.
When you think they doing something else.
Come on and do it yourself.
It's our problem. It ain't the man's problem. It ain't the man's problem. It's our problem. I chose to come in on that dumb stuff. I chose to do how this shit is done. Take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
BROTHA, the one man show.
Take responsibility. Come on and hold me tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue and fight. See, y'all ain't right. All I wanna do is hold you tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue and fight. See, I can't help you out with that, but check this out. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to my brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing, I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing, I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing, I'm here to teach a lesson. Here to keep you other YouTubers out there guessing. So take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody call Jeezy. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the brother Derrick show. Hold me tight, hey, don't turn off the light. Hey, don't turn off the light. Bring that beat back. Hold me tight. Hey, don't turn off the light. Don't turn off the light. But take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the brother Derrick show. Hold me tight, hey, don't turn off the light. Hey, don't turn off the light. Don't turn off the light. But take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to a Minister Brother Derrick show. Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to the show. We having technical problems, and we're gonna have to fix it. So let me go into the settings here. I don't know what's going on, but we get ready to fix it. I hope. Let's go into the output. Now, I can't change the stream. I can only do it from the major. So I took it down to 58. We're going to take it up to 7,000. We're going to take it up to 7,000. And we got it on ultra fast. We're going to put it on super fast. And hit apply. And let's see if that helps it. Let me log back in. And let's see if we still skipping. Let me do a refresh. And let's see if we still skipping here. Well, y'all can't see the screen, but we're red, and the words were freezing. It just froze again. It's still freezing. I can look at the chat and see the chat's freezing. It's not staying that way, but it shouldn't be doing it. The fact that it's doing it, it letting me know that it's not me. It's not on my end. It's not on I'm doing wrong. Because it's not staying. It's jumping. We at 94, and then we go to 96, and then we go to 98. It's all over the place. So are we stabilizing? Let me look here. Are we stable? All right, the words ain't freezing no more. So alrighty, y'all, welcome to the show. I know y'all see it says More Money Monday. We got some good news today and got some bad news. I walked down to the store and them daggone Koreans, 2 chicken open. It wasn't even open. I walked down there for nothing. So then I said, I came back in, took my clothes off, laid around for a bit, and then I said, well, I'll go to the market and we'll do a show going to the market. Man, I felt so bad. I looked up, it was 5 o'clock, it was 6 o'clock, it was 7 o'clock. I said, man, that ain't gonna happen. So I'll probably go in the morning. But I got some great news today. I don't know why I thought today was Wednesday. I literally was getting a sermon ready. All right, we just turned green. All righty, that's a good sign. We just turned green. So that's a good sign. I know y'all can't see it because y'all looking at the picture that I got up. Let me pull the OBS back up. Now we got an update from the OBS. I was gonna come on at 8:30. Now y'all can see we green again. We was red all the time. So that's good. But all you gotta do is look at my face, or just look at the chat over my head. If you see the chat hesitating, that means something wrong. Now I'm looking and I see that it's green, then it's going yellow, but at least it's not going red. We've only dropped 145 frames. That's 0.5%. So, we got good news and bad news today. I walked down there to the store for nothing. That was the bad news. But we got a lot of good news. Now, I wish that I could have made it up to the market because I can go for something sweet. I ain't supposed to have got down there with something sweet. I want something sweet. But we got eggs in there. We got 4 chicken legs. We still got a can of spaghetti. So we all right. You know, we all right. So I'll probably go in the morning. Now, I called Metro PCS. I called the company. Nobody answered. I Googled the phone number, and I tried to call, and nobody would answer. So I called the store. The first store I called, nobody answered the phone. I called the second store, and I thought that I was calling the store across the street from the market. And it wasn't. In actuality, I was calling the one way down the street. So I called and talked to a young lady, and she said, sure. I asked her, I told her somebody told me that y'all had for $40, you get the $50 unlimited plan, which means that we can pay the $10 for the what do you call it? $10 for the HD. So we can stream in 2K. So we can get we'll be paying $50 what we was paying before. You'll pay the $40 plus you'll pay the $50. So that's what we was paying before. We were paying $60. So we only had to pay $50. Right? So I asked her about the free phone. I got a choice. I can either get the Samsung. Is it the A20? Which one's the cheap one? They got an A9 and an A20. I think it's the A20. We can get that, or we can get the A20, or we can get the LG Stylo 5. Now both of them got 3 gigabyte of RAM. The Samsung got the better camera on it. I'm leaning toward the Samsung because if we have to get, I'm leaning toward the Samsung because if we have to get, if something go wrong, we can always get the Samsung Gear 360. But only the phones after the S6. And we got 2 S5s. Work with it. And I seen some on eBay, they were going for like $40. So that's why I'm leaning toward the Samsung. Plus, Samsung makes the best phones. It's a toss-up between Samsung and the iPhone. Some people go with the iPhone, some people go with the Samsung. So, we can get a new phone and for our live streaming, we got a tower right there. Now, we can use the Tethering app. It's also a Wi-Fi hotspot app. It makes the phone think that you on the phone, when in actuality, you taking that information and you transferring it out. So what we're using now, they only let you do one device at a time. But I can rig it up and I can use several devices. Will the monthly payments increase? Well, if we don't get the HD streaming, which we don't have here, but we're doing it, unbeknownst to them. Now, like I said, we were there before. So we'll have a brand new Samsung. And like I said, we got the booster. I don't think that booster did anything for that. But the way it's aimed at that tower for Metro too. So that should help out. But we had great reception on Band 12. And the Samsung is going to let me customize the phone. They got this thing so locked down, it's ridiculous. You can't even do the APN setting. They got it locked down. They got it locked down. You can't even roam. But they claim you can roam anywhere. You can't even roam. Why couldn't we roam to the Metro Tower that's right there? I just told you, we're paying $40 for this right now. We'll be paying $40 for that. And I'm going to see if because we had the $10 for the HD. Now, we don't have that with this. They say you can only stream movies and videos in 480. Most of your companies do that. And they make you pay extra. Remember, we were paying the extra $10? So let's wait and see. Because like I said, I got the computer settings changed so they think that the computer is a phone. So the app, when I try to use that app on this service, it automatically recognizes it. And we can use it, but it's slower. It's just more simpler to just go ahead and if we get more speed by just tethering through the company. Now with the other company, we'll be getting the $50 plan for $40. And it comes with 5 gigabyte of hotspot. We don't need that. Now, what's concerning me is the camera that we getting. The camera that we getting. This is the only thing that concerns me. The camera that we getting, it uses the hotspot. Why? I don't know. And we'll only have 5 gigabytes. So we got to see how that's going to work out. Because I might have to get another one. I might have to get something else that I wasn't thinking about. I might have to get something else. That'd be the only down thing. I would have to get something else. What are you fussing about over here, phone? The UPS. Alrighty. UPS is in possession of the mask that we ordered last night. So it's on the way. It's on the way. Now, I talked to the man who I'm getting the mask from, and I asked them, how can I buy some filters? The man told me that he used to sell them, but one person kept buying them up and then selling them online. I said, look, man, I only want a handful. You can give me 10. Because in reality, those filters go into your air cleaner and you change them every 2 months, right? But if you just rotate, really, it depends. Let's say you work 5 days a week, right? Let's say you work 5 days a week. You literally could buy 5 and name one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Get you a plastic bag. Use one when you come home and you take it off. Wash the mask out. Put the filter in the bag. The next day when you go out, take another one. Take your second one. That'll be called Tuesday. You wear that. When you get done, bring it home, put it in another separate bag. Now you can alternate every other day. That'll work too. But it'll wear off faster. But you don't want to wear it more than 10 times. But if you alternate, you can. It ain't just fat. It's me sitting there nagging him every minute. Y'all don't understand. I do a lot during the day. I've looked at 15 different kind of filters. I've looked at 15 different kind of vacuum cleaner bags that you can use for filters. I also looked to see, is there anybody selling a real mask? Even if I got to pay $100, they selling a real mask. I also been online looking, and I found out, and I got it right here for our next trip. We got a paper towel. Well, we got a tissue here. We got a paper towel, right? Then inside, we got another tissue, and we got 2 napkins. So we're going to fold this and put this. We're going to fold this and put this in the mask. So that means it got to get through the mask, and then it got to get through this barrier. It's got to get through the mask, and then it's got to get through this barrier. So we got a paper towel that's folded and folded again, right? Then you got 2 napkins. You got a tissue on the inside. Then you got a tissue on the outside. That's a barrier. I'm sorry. That's a barrier. Y'all see how thick that is? That's a barrier right there. Y'all know what y'all want to say. So this is what we use. Now, a lot of people were saying that if you use the HEPA filter, that they have, some of them have fine particles in them, and that you can inhale them. That's why we got the little barrier. Now, when I get the mask, it's going to be a compartment. I'm going to be able to put all that in the compartment. Like right now, that's just loose on my face in the mask. But the mask will hold it tightly. Now we're going to have a compartment where you put it in there and then close it up. And it'll be right there. So even with the one that's coming with the HEPA filter, we're going to have a tissue at the front. Then we're going to have the HEPA filter. Then we're going to have a paper towel folded twice. And that's what will be on my mouth. So it's got to get through the mask. It's got to get through the tissue just to get to the HEPA filter. And if by some grace it get through the HEPA filter, then it still got 2 layers of paper towel, and it got 2 napkins to get through. And then a tissue on the end. That's a lot. That's got to give me 100%. This right here, they say, what I'm doing right now, they say it's a 90%. They just said if you take a paper towel and put a tissue in it and you wrap it around and then bring the paper towel around the other end and you put it in, they saying that's 90%. So just think about what I just said. A HEPA filter, which for anything 0.3 microns is 99.9%. Anything under 0.3 microns is 95%. When I add that, both are at 100%. Yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out, Liz. He's not gonna be able to breathe. We'll get that working. Well, like I said, ain't nothing getting through that barrier. Ain't nothing getting through that barrier. Tell you that right now. Ain't nothing getting through that. We handling our business. So like I said, the man is giving me a hard time. He don't realize that I'm shopping. I'm shopping for, I like, every article that I saw was very high on the vacuum bag. Because as long as it's a HEPA, it doesn't have those fibers. They saying that some people are in the hospital from inhaling the fibers of the HEPA filter. Now, I'm going to have it buried, so ain't no fibers going to make it any, but still, I think I'd rather have the vacuum bag. And so you just order, the vacuum bag. You take a pair of scissors and you cut them in the shape of the mask. And then you go ahead and I'm still going to put a tissue and paper towel around it. And I'm going to have the napkin, and I'm going to have a napkin, a piece of tissue in the front. I'm going to have the HEPA filter. Then I'm going to have a paper towel folded over twice and then brought in around it. Then I'm going to have a tissue coming out back over it. And that'll be against my face. So I'm going to have all that in the front. So I should be good. Now I can be confident. No matter where I go. And some of you that had the money and was able to get yourself an N5 mask, still wouldn't hurt for you to get a paper towel or a tissue and just put that in front of your face. Just put it in there and put it on, let it hold it there. It can't hurt. Maybe they'll take you to 100%. You get you a paper towel or a couple napkins or a couple pieces of tissue, they'll take you to 100%. You be good to go. You be standing there grinning. Everybody, you be, why ain't he coughing? So like I said, I couldn't get the guy to sell me none, so that's okay. I'm going to get my own. And I saw some on Amazon. That was a lady that had a video, and she had an Amazon link. She was in a factory, and she was making them. All you need is a pair of scissors. You can order any mask. Just make sure you get a HEPA filter. Now, if you get the real kind of filter, you got to be careful because by you inhaling it, you can get some of the particles from the filter. And some of them are made out of fiberglass. And that get in your lungs, that'll do more damage than the daggone CV will. That's why I'm leaning towards the vacuum bags. There's no problem with the vacuum bags like that. They still give you the same protection. And like I said, if you add a tissue and a paper towel or a napkin, that increases your protection. That can bring you up to 100%. Can't nothing get in. Will it make it harder to breathe? You'll get used to it. When you know can't nothing get in. When you know can't nothing get in, you're going to be good. When you know nothing can get in, you're going to be just fine. Because you got to realize that COV can hang in the air for 3 hours. So you can be one of them smart Alex. I'm here at work. Only if a customer come in am I going to put the mask on. Well, you put the mask on, you wait on the customer. They leave. You take the mask back down. Guess what? If they had it, their particles are floating in the air. And you went and took the mask down. And you wonder why people are coming, oh, wearing a mask. How do I get caught? If you put the mask on, don't touch it. If you put the mask on, don't touch it. Leave it on. You taking it back and forth, but you just dragging it past your lips. Back and forth. Yeah, go ahead. You're supposed to keep that stuff on the outside. Let it stay out there. Yeah, you look corny with it on, but hey, you ain't getting the disease. You rather be on the respirator, not being able to breathe, or you worry about somebody looking at you and saying, man, you look corny. That's why I went on and ordered that mask. I didn't know the next news I was about to tell you. But I know the faster it get here, the more better I'm going to feel. But I know my HEPA filters are going to last longer because of what I'm doing to it. The paper towel and the tissue is going to catch most of the particles. And as soon as you get in the house, flush them. Take your filter and put it in a bag. You should have more than one. I only go out twice a week now. So technically, I don't even need a lot of filters. But I'm gonna go buy a pack of them bags and I'm gonna cut me some. Technically, I don't need them. Now they say one will give you between 95 and 99%. What if you put two together? What if you put two? You ain't even gotta put them together. Put one in the front, put one in the back. And then have a paper towel or some tissue around them. Every day you just change the tissue in the paper towel. They don't cost much. Get you a big roll. Get you that jumbo roll. Get you that double pack, or get some tissue. Let that catch most of the stuff. The small stuff, the filters are going to get. Put it in the plastic bag because you don't want to just lay it somewhere because then it could get around, get in the air. You don't want that. You want to put it in a plastic bag and tie it. Or if you got a baggie, put it in a baggie and seal it. You would say, well, why would you do that? You want the virus to die. So by the next time you come to use it, the bacteria is gone. There is no more CV. It died. So you wrap it back up in your thing, put it back in your mask, and go about your business. Now, after a while, it's going to fill up. They say they're good for like 10 to 20 uses. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say maybe like 5. And then you go ahead and, because they might become, as they fill up, they might become less effective. You understand what I'm saying? As they fill up, they might become less effective. As I'm talking to you, I'm watching this light on this OBS just jump around. Remember that song? Jump around, and get down. It's just jumping around. Now, we took it to 7,000. Let me put it back on 6 and see what happens. Let's take it back down to 6. Not 8, 6. Take it back to 6. Apply. And let's see if she settled down. Now I took it back down to 6. Let's see if she settled down. Are you still crying? Let me restart the radio. And let's go to let's do a fast reboot. All right. Says we got all 4 bars. So if we got all 4 bars, why are we? I wish y'all could see how I got this thing rigged up. Nope, it just dropped back to 3. Y'all don't realize that I got 3 of those little sticker, boosters on there on the phone. Then I got a real TV antenna underneath the phone to make sure it touched the boosters. Then I got the edge, the pointiest part of that antenna. I got it sticking out toward the tower. I got them sitting on the good book. We got the antenna up there. We shouldn't have no problems. I'm being honest with you. That's why I don't feel no guilt about leaving the company. My only concern is going to be I'm not sure, and it's not many videos, but the camera we getting, when they showed the settings, it looked like it showed the settings for the hotspot. Meaning that you didn't put your phone on the hotspot and it run it. It actually automatically connected to your hotspot. So what I'm probably going to have to do is use the tethering app, set the hotspot on that, then enter the numbers, the password and the key or whatever, enter that into the app. So, like I said, I got a lot to do. It never stopped at the Brother Derrick Show. We always coming up with new things to do and new ways to do things. And even though that piece of crap over there struggling, we still sitting here streaming in 2K. Now I can lower it, but why? Why? Why should I lower it? The reason that I call it Money Monday is I got some good news today. I checked to see about the stimulus payment, and no, I ain't got it yet. And I was about to hang up, and I heard it say that I had, well, I'll let y'all hear it. I'll let y'all hear everything else. Oh, might as well.
Calling Direct Express. Please be advised that Direct Express does not have any information about stimulus payments. We would like to assure you that your benefit payment will be available to you on your regular payment day. If you'd like to check your balance, your transactions, or have other questions, use the
I know the antenna.
The web mobile app. Enter the last 4 digits of your card number. Enter your 4-digit PIN. Your balance is $13.45. Your menu selection was invalid. Try again. To repeat your balance, press pending deposits. Press 1. A pending SSA deposit in the amount of $1,200 will be available on April 29, 2020 at 1 a.m. Eastern Time, 12 a.m. Central Time. This completes your transactions. To repeat this information.
Woohoo! So, It'll be here Wednesday. So Wednesday we're gonna go up there and we're gonna change the phone over. We're gonna change phone companies. Y'all heard me on the phone with the people. Y'all heard me on the phone with the people. Well, y'all didn't hear me. Y'all saw me texting with the people. We sat here, we tried every phone that we got. They trying to say none of them compared. They full of crap. They can't control it. So that's why I don't mind going. I don't like to be controlled. I take the time to figure out how to get around these things. And then you get mad. Now see, here we go. It's acting stupid again. Come on, phone. Just because he made a phone call? Well, I can't get rid of you fast enough. Do you know that? Wait, when is he taking too long? If I had, that's gonna be $15 activation fee. I know that. I'm gonna bring my own SIM card. I got my own SIM card. Should I do that, y'all? Bring my own SIM card. Well, you know, we gotta charge you $10 for the SIM card. Hey, SIM card right here, baby. SIM card right here. No, I ain't gonna get a new SIM card. I'm gonna go ahead and let them, I'll let them go ahead and get a new one. Because maybe these are outdated. I don't want to get something and won't let us get the full LTE spectrum. We'll go ahead, we'll get the new SIM card. We'll let them do everything anew. And like I said, we getting the jump. This service don't run out. It don't run out until the 9th. Today's the 27th? So we'll have 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So and don't forget, they gave me that $15 credit. That means the bill will only be $25. So like I said, we're gonna wait and just try and get that place right there. Those other places look nice, but like I said, if my rent go down, then my food stipend go down, and so I really won't be saving any money. If I move to that place and if it's still available, it's $500. They might only give me $50. So even though I'll save $125, even though I'll save $125, I'm going to lose $100. I might not even qualify for it. I might use the whole $150. So I might save $150, but then I lose. I gotta spend that on food because I won't have the money. You understand what I'm saying? I just realized something. I'm moaning and groaning. It never occurred to me. And like I said, this month and next month, everybody got a boost. Everybody got a $30 extra boost. So yeah, my rent is crazy. So that's why I say, I don't know. Now, if I do get the now that little house was only 3 something. I doubt if it's still there. If it is, I'm gonna call tomorrow and see if I can set up a time to go look at it. I like that. That little house is cute. It's right there at the projects, though. That's bad, but it's cute. I don't know if I want to mow the lawn, but it's cute. But it's going to take me way away from all my doctors. Now, there's a hospital nearby called Harbor Hospital. If they got a cardiologist there, that's why I said, that's the hardest part about moving. The other place is right there. It's a little bit up the road on the main road. Y'all see the main road I be on? It's right up there. Yeah, not that far. Maybe 4 or 5 blocks up the road. But I got this place bug free. I got it rodent free. And we on the edge of the building. The outer edge. We're not connected to the main building, really. And think about it. The trash, all the trash cans and stuff is right there. Yet we don't have no bugs. If I move, I gotta start all over again. And there's a lot of abandoned buildings on that block, which are havens for rodents. And I literally had to move to that block, and I got to kill everything all over again. And instead of having maybe, 13 apartments, there's going to be like 50 houses with 4 to 9 people in each one of them. I got to kill all that bugs. That's work. That's going to cost some money and frustration. Me and Davey going to be working hard. We going to be working hard. Running around the house. That's when we going to have to go to work. We ain't already got rid of everything. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I move right there, we on the edge. It's also on the edge. We just go in there and, you know what I'm saying, I put the boric acid down. I set the devices up and we let them go to work. And, within a week, everything will be gone or less. Man, you move on a block that got 50, 60 row houses stuck together. You got to kill everything in every house. And everything is not going to come see you at once. So you got to battle. Hey, what's going on, the driver? The driver sent us some link, so let's take a looky.
Clarify your comments about injections of disinfectant.
No, I was asking the question sarcastically to reporters like you, just to see what would happen. Now, disinfectant for doing this, maybe on the hands, would work. And I was asking the question of the gentleman who was there yesterday, Bill, because when they say that something will last 3 or 4 hours or 6 hours, but if the sun is out or if they use disinfectant, it goes away in less than a minute. Did you hear about this yesterday? But I was asking a very sarcastic question to the reporters in the room about disinfectant on the inside. But it does kill it, and it would kill it on the hands, and that would make things much better. That was done in the form of a sarcastic question to the reporters.
So you were okay. You said you were being sarcastic, but some people may have misunderstood you. Do you want to just clarify?
Well, I wish they wouldn't. Well, I think I did, but I wish they wouldn't. But I do think this. Yeah, I do think that disinfectant on the hands could have a very good effect. Now, Bill is going back to check that in the laboratory. You know, it's an amazing laboratory, by the way. It's amazing, the work they do. So he's going to check because a hard surface, this is a hard surface, I guess maybe depending on whose hand you're talking about, right? But this is a hard surface. And disinfectant, the disinfectant has an unbelievable, it wipes it out. You know, you saw it. Sun and heat and humidity wipe it out. And this is from tests. They've been doing these tests for, you know, a number of months. And the result, so that I said, well, how do we do it inside the body or even outside the body with the hands? And disinfectant, I think would work. He thinks would work. But you use it when you're doing your hands. I guess that's one of the reasons they say wash your hands. But whether it's washing your hands or disinfectant on your hands, it's very good. So they're going to start looking at that. Okay.
But just to clarify that, sir, are you encouraging You're not encouraging Americans to?
No, of course, no, of course. That was interior-wise, it said sarcastically. It was put in the form of a question to a group of extraordinarily hostile people, namely the fake news media. Okay, so
they needed to clarify that.
Well, of course, all they had to do was see it was just, you know, the way it was asked. I was looking at.
All right, y'all, he gotta stop doing that. He's talking to the fake news media. Yeah, you know, it was the fake news media. And then when they try to say something back, yeah, nah, man, you picked the fight, wait for the receipt. Y'all hear what I'm saying? He picking the fight. Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, you know some people tried it.
You know, I
I hate to say it. See, this is a problem with us people. We actually enjoy that kind of stuff. We enjoy people acting ignorant. That's a problem.
And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that.
That's a little confused right there. The makers of Lysol have responded to what the president said. Laura, what are they saying?
They're saying, don't ingest disinfections. The Lysol makers say this: as a global leader in health and hygiene products, we must be clear that under no circumstance should our disinfectant products be administered into the human body through ingestion, ingestion, or any other route. Excuse me. So basically saying they're good for surfaces, they're not good when you insert them into your body. The White House is commenting and clarifying on what the president said yesterday. Kayleigh McEnany, the White House press secretary, says this: President Trump has repeatedly said that Americans should consult with medical doctors regarding coronavirus treatment, a point that he emphasized again during yesterday's briefing. Leave it to the media to irresponsibly take President Trump out of context and run with negative headlines. The president yesterday did look to Dr. Birx on a few occasions and said, look, what if you heat, you put Americans under UV light, or if you inject disinfectants, can that help? The medical community responding today, and these companies responding today, saying, please don't do anything like that.
Yeah, please don't try this at home. Right? Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah, because Donald Trump be under that tanning bed. He was like, hey, I tan. What if we take them off the respirator and put them on the tanning bed? Maybe the rays from the tanning bed will kill them. Oh, shucks. Naya said yesterday, he now said the tax force is not worth his time any longer. Shameful. Shameful, y'all. Shameful. Do y'all know that young Pharaoh made a video and he actually made excuses talking about, he was just playing. He was just messing with the media. Young Pharaoh, please. He just showed he retarded. That's what he showed. You can say whatever you want to say, and I ain't got nothing against Trump. God bless you. But man, what you said was stupid. I don't know no parent that don't teach their children, little kids, as soon as they can grab stuff and walk around, you make sure your kids know not to go into that cabinet under the sink. They go into that cabinet, they got the drain on. They got the ammonia. They got the bleach. You make sure them kids know. And when they touch you, slap their hand. No. You don't go in there. So why the hell would this man even suggest that somebody would drink or inject the poison when they got poison on the bottles? Somebody talk to me. Right on the bottles they say, if you ingest this, drink some milk and get to the hospital because you're going to die. So why the hell would somebody let them inject that? That's just pure retardism. You can talk to me all day. You can't make that make sense. What's going on there? You cannot make that. The driver said Trump disappointed me. I was rooting for him. There ain't no way you can make sense of that. Anybody want to make an excuse for Donald Trump? Y'all can walk to y'all cabinet right now and pick up any bottle at random and see one where it says do not ingest this. Find me a bottle that says do not drink this. For people that got hand wipes, I don't think it'll say on the box of the hand wipes. Yeah, if you think you swallowed some bacteria, put the hand wipe in your mouth and chew it. I was waiting for him to say that next. Hey, can't you put the antibacterial wipe in your mouth and chew it? Tell everybody, go outside and stand in the sun. It can't last that long. It ain't got to last long. If you talking to somebody, droplets come out your mouth. I noticed when I leaned in to look at the phone, I saw a couple droplets hit the table. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Does everybody do that? So you can be talking to somebody and not realize you can let some droplets out. If you got a runny nose and you breathe hard, you know people and you know the snot bubble up, you're pushing the virus out into the air. And it's hanging there. And unless you are in direct sunlight, unless you are in direct humidity, it can last for 3 hours. It can hang in the air for 3 hours. You said, did we see the email? Put a link in the chat, Naya. Because we got a couple of links from Liz. So go ahead and put a link in the chat. Or you can put it on the Hangouts, whichever one you want. Copy link address. I didn't know you could save a link. Cool, I had to try that. All right, y'all, this is sad. Hey. Uh-oh. Sorry, Liz. I'm not registered on the New York Times. All right, y'all. No links from the New York Times. And they plucked my nerves. I'm not gonna keep registering. Nobody care about this stuff, man. I hope this ain't from the New York Times. Let's try the next one. Just give Naya time to find her links. All right, let's go. Gordon Chang on reports. Kim Jong-un was wounded during missile test. Something is wrong. Kim Jong-un.
I got things I want to do. With student loans.
I said Kim Jong-un. King Jong-un.
Speculation continues about the health of North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, who is rumored to be in grave condition following a heart procedure. But the South Korean government now says that Kim is alive and well, despite not appearing in public for weeks. Let's bring in Gatestone Institute Senior Fellow Gordon Chang. Gordon, good morning. How are you? Thanks for being here this morning. You have been talking us through this for quite some time, and what do you make of the reports and the rumors that you are hearing?
Well, Sandra, there's another report which actually has some circumstantial evidence to support it. And that is that there was an accident on April 14th when North Korea launched a barrage of cruise missiles. Kim was on scene and was wounded. Now, one of the things that's important about this is that missile test, which in fact did occur, could not have gone forward if Kim did not authorize it. Kim has been on site for virtually every missile test in North Korea during his reign. There have been pictures released of Kim at every of these tests, and this time, no pictures released of the test, but the test did go forward. That's an indication that something happened on April 14th.
So we can't confirm that he is dead or sick or any of those things, but there is at least one thing. You're saying that things are different. His country's acting differently. The communications look and sound different. So what can you conclude from what we know at this point?
Well, we can conclude that something is wrong. We know that he did not show up for the April 15th Day of the Sun celebration that commemorates the birth of regime founder Kim Il-sung, his grandfather. And Kim has not missed any Day of the Sun celebrations. Also, he was a no-show on Saturday for celebrations to mark the founding of the Korean People's Army. This is a pattern which is broken, which means something really is wrong. I don't think the South Korean government is right when they say he's alive and well. He very well may be alive, but the well part of it is, I think, subject to question, largely because this regime acts in patterns. And when these patterns are broken, we know that something has occurred.
Meanwhile, all of this leaves a lot of room for speculation, obviously, as to his health and then eventually as to his whereabouts, Gordon. But you also have to start to think about succession and who may step into that top spot there in North Korea. What are you hearing?
This is a matter of grave concern because there are at least two Kim family members who will fight for the top spot. There is Kim Yo-jong, who everyone talks about, Kim Jong-un's younger sister. He has really favored her, but there's also his uncle, and who, by the way, is the son of Kim Il-sung, the regime founder. That's Kim Pyong-il. He is back in North Korea from all accounts. He wanted to be dictator, but didn't get the nod from his father, which means that we could have two Kims contending with each other. There could be regime fighting. And remember, this is a country that has weapons of mass destruction, including nukes and intercontinental ballistic missiles, which, by the way, Sandra, can reach all of the U.S.
How do you expect to see China respond in the coming days as this uncertainty looms, Gordon?
Yeah, great question, Sandra. China would certainly like to have a large hand in figuring out the new regime. I don't think that it will, though, because Kim Jong-un spent a lot of his time removing Chinese influence from North Korea, and that included the 2013 of his uncle, Jong Son-tak, who was the link with Beijing. I think the Chinese, like us, are going to be bystanders. We all have great interest in what goes on in North Korea because of the Dukes issue. But I think the Chinese are going to be very cautious sitting on their border, not moving their military south, as many people had thought that they might do.
Gordon Chang, thank you for your analysis on all of that. We will likely learn more in the coming days. Gordon, thank you.
Kim Jong-un. Said a Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. Oh, now said she emailed it. I didn't see her email. Hold on, let me go look. Let me bring that picture back. Kim Jong-un. I said a boom, boom, boom. And the Kim Jong-un. You said King Jong. King Jong. Expected delivery by Friday, May 1st. Yay! Hopefully coming sooner. And we're looking for Naya. Where's Naya at? Oh, okay. Oh. You just got sent a message. What? All right, it departed their post office, so it's on the way. Okay, is anybody information showing? Why is that number showing? Hold on a sec. Why is that number showing? Can I delete this? Can I archive it? There you go. All right. All right, y'all. Make sure ain't nothing showing. Nothing showing nobody can use. We gotta be careful with this. Okay. Alrighty. All right, y'all. Y'all see that on y'all screen? At least 30 New Yorkers ingested household cleaners in the 18 hours since the president suggested using it to fight the CV. Thrifty New Yorkers reported ingesting household cleaners in an 18-hour span after Trump. Well, where's the rest of it? Is this a link? Can y'all see that on y'all screen? Yeah, y'all can see it on y'all screen. So how do I scroll up and down? Oh, okay. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's it. Let's try this then. Oh, I can't get that link. Oh. Oh, it's a tweet. It's not a story. It's a tweet. Okay, y'all. But there's still some more left. Why can't we see what's left? All right, y'all. At least 30 New Yorkers ingested household cleaners in the 18 hours since the president suggested using it to fight COVID. Well, they had to really be stupid. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for you. 30 people in New York. They were that desperate. I'm telling y'all, that CV bad. It make you that desperate. Shoot. With all the warnings on there telling you what it can do to you. See, that's why you gotta watch. People that's in power. That's why everybody can't be in power. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody can't be in power because people actually look up to you and they actually will do some of the dumb things you say. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's play this while I go. Take me a whiz. Right back. Alrighty, y'all. I'm back. Went to the bathroom real quick. Sat down and drank that tea and had to go run right back to the bathroom. Speaking of Donald Trump, let me make sure that I leave a disclaimer. I told y'all that vacuum bags make good filters for your mask. For those of you that can't get your hands on an N95. I suggested HEPA filter vacuum bags. Now, you gotta listen. I don't want to Donald Trump you. You gotta listen. and get this information, because you got to realize that it's a vacuum cleaner bag, right? So you don't put the fuzzy part towards your face. You put the outside part towards your face. Now, some idiot's going to say, well, why would you do that? Because in the vacuum cleaner, it picks it up and the bag traps it, right? So, to keep it inside, the outer, right? So, the inside traps it, and the outside won't let it out. So, with that same theory, you take the outside of the bag and you put that to your face, because that's what keeps the virus from coming back out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you put the smooth side or the outer part, you put that towards your face. And like I said, I will wrap it in a paper towel or a tissue or a napkin. 2 of them, you can fit it in there. And make sure that the fuzzy part faces out, because that's where you want the viruses to get caught up in. The outer part is not supposed to let the viruses out. So why would you have that first? I'm just asking. You put that towards your face, because the viruses can't get through that part. They get trapped into the fuzzy parts. That's where they get trapped at. So I want to make sure that if anybody took my idea and was going to go use it, make sure. Don't come back here crying, because I told you. The same way that bag keeps the stuff in, you supposed to put it on your face so it keeps the bacteria out here and don't let it come into you. You want it on this side. You don't want the smooth side. I hope I explained that well. I don't want nobody calling here, oh, I got the CV. I did what Mr. Brother Derrick said. I don't think you get it either way, but still. Let's use some logic here. We got one more link here. All right, y'all, let's go. It's from Liz. Letting the animation load. Oh, we got a video.
Nissan is here for you.
And you on sneakers.
Doors, lashing out as he vented about media coverage that he says has been unfair. Within 48 hours, the president said briefings weren't worth the effort because reporters only asked hostile questions. He deleted a tweet calling for journalists to return their Nobel Prizes, criticized Fox News and the Wall Street Journal editorial board, said Washington Post employees were slime balls, and denied reports that he's considering firing the Health and Human Services Secretary, Alex Azar. At one point, he also retweeted a conspiracy that the death toll numbers from coronavirus are being inflated to hurt him politically. Without his usual outlets like golf or lunches with friends, sources say the president is internalizing negative news coverage now more than ever, and is frustrated by internal polls that show he's down among voters.
We've gotten, I wouldn't say used to, but we have certainly noticed a pattern that the president tweets bizarre things, says bizarre things, and then, of course, there are all these bizarre retweets. This weekend was something else. A retweet suggesting that the president's rivals are inflating the death rates to hurt his reelection chances, and a retweet of a deep fake, which we have been warning about now for years, people using individuals' images and technology to make it look as though public figures are saying and doing things they aren't. We expected this to happen maybe by Russia or China. This is President Trump putting it forward, a deep fake of Joe Biden. It's just indecent and obscene. I'm stunned to see it.
Stunned to see it when it is a president, but maybe not surprising that it is this president because he has retweeted so many things that he should not have done, including something a couple of weeks ago that said that he should fire Anthony Fauci, which he clearly either realized or didn't realize. This is the danger of the president having his own megaphone with Twitter, especially when he is agitated.
Somebody told me yesterday to advertise on Twitter. I couldn't find the password. I'm glad. I don't want to fool with Twitter. I mean, I could probably, bring some more people over here getting on Twitter, but man. Oh Lord, we starting to freeze again. But I know why, because we were showing that video. Let me restart the radio. I think it did better when we didn't have this here. Let me just put it back. Oh, Lord! Yeah, no, right there. Uh-oh. Everything went dim. Are we still alive? Damn, everything went dim. Man, do the Bible on the floor, do the phone on the floor. Ain't you something? Do everything on the floor, huh? You just threw it on the floor. And that's my fault. Should have left it alone. But not me. Not Mr. Hard-headed. So where the antenna go? Threw everything on the floor. Damn. Threw the phone, the antenna, and the Bible on the floor. Let the Bible hit the floor. Let the Bible hit the floor. You done throwing everything on the floor. Like, screw us. You threw everything. All right. Now, I like to have it alongside that and let it hang off so that the Bible not blocking it. Let's do a refresh. And we still red and whatever. Are we hesitating? That's the question. I don't see us hesitating. Okay. So, we ain't gonna complain. It'll correct itself. Let me see. We're using a lot of the PC though. That's why I say somebody's cheating. Why are we using so much of the PC? I don't understand why we're using so much of the PC. But anyway, it's only using 50%, so we still good. Actually, that's what we need to do. We need to buy a computer. I'm dead serious. We need to buy a computer. That's something we can do right now. I can't buy it right now, but I can check the auctions. Let's see if we can find a computer. Let's look for a Dell. Yup, an i7. Yeah, we ain't never had an i7. All right, we're looking for under $150. There's one for, that's an auction. 132. 137. That just started. 142. 16 gigabyte of RAM. Okay. $60 shipping. They only got 8 gigabyte of RAM. That's a i7. No hard, man, get out of here. They got 24 gigabyte of RAM, but ain't got no hard drive. Well, what idiot? Why they ain't got no hard drive, idiot? I'm just asking the question. That's a 9020, 8 gig, 129.30. That's still 160. We can do better than that. I only got 8 gigabyte. We looking for at least 16. That's an i3. I don't fool with that. That mess out of here. 9020. That's a 8 gigabyte of RAM. I want 16. Intel, of course, an i3. I only got 8 gigabyte of RAM. Only got 8 gigabyte of RAM. That's an i5. It's only an i3. That's only an i5. 4 gigabyte, man, get out of here. That's whack. We saw getting a lot of messages today. All right, what does the guy want? Okay, the guy just sent me the stuff that they use. Copy. You're doing it wrong. I'm sending this to you, Liz, but I'm gonna use it on the show. All right, the guy who I bought the mask from, and for those of y'all that forgot, there it is right there. Woo, that thing is hanging out. We got number 6 right there at the bottom. Hanging out. Oh, no, that ain't the same one. Wait a minute, that's not the same one. I tell you, though, I done took any of these over the, they didn't have the HEPA filter, though, but I done took any of them. I done took any of these over the one I got. I ain't gonna say, I'm not saying a lot to you. I done took any one of them. Come on. I done took any one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I took any one of them. Anyway, did he hit us back? Oh, well, anyway. Well, we're not going with that anyway, so it don't make a difference. All right. Yeah, I got done. That they're hanging out. We hanging out down the street. The same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do but beat the heck out of you. All right, y'all. So this is the HEPA filter. Like I said, I would like to get 2 of them and put them in and wrap it in what do you call it? Wrap it in the tissue or something and let that catch some of them. This is the 2.5. Nowhere near as effective as the HEPA filter. Nowhere near as effective. Now, this ties in. This ties in, ladies and gentlemen. It ties in. Come on. And you still crying, Mr. PC, huh? Are you still crying? Are you mad, sir? Are you mad? That's all right. We only got a couple more days of you, son. Couple more days of you. Hey, why the TV cut off? I'm telling you, the TV broke. Why the TV turn off? Uh-huh. Do y'all see this crazy stuff going on? The remote is way over there. Uh-huh. So now we green again. Oh, I know what the problem is. Shuck. Are you serious? Ain't nothing but the devil, baby. Ain't nothing but that little sissy. That pissy sissy. That little pissy sissy. We all know the devil's a pissy sissy. You know it, and I know it. He's a pissy sissy. That devil is a pissy sissy. Are we back? Are we back from that pissy sissy? I said, are we back? Yeah, the HDMI cord from the computer to the TV got knocked out. How? I don't know. But that's why the TV turned off, because it got a timer on it. When it's not connected to anything, it turns off. That's crazy. Is anybody still here? Is there anybody still here? Well, for the people that left, you about to miss something. For the people that left, you're about to miss something. So I sent the link, and I don't see it. There it is. Copy link address. All right, this is the link that the seller sent me off eBay. All right, so this is what I'm getting, y'all. Y'all see it? HEPA H11 polyester melt blown non-weaving fabric HD F90-H11. The HEPA 11 polyester melt blown non-woven fabric is a high-performance non-woven sheet made of special ultra-fine polypropylene fibers. The propylene fibers are given electronic properties through a specialized process. It is an indispensable material for air purifiers, air filters, masks, hair caps, and wiping cloths. The features. Number one, they're finding more and more applications in the industry and society in general. Due to its unique characteristics, melt-blown, non-woven fabrics are especially popular for medical use and in filters. This is primarily due to its ability to produce microfibers. Melt-blown microfibers have diameters ranging from 2 to 4 microns, although they may be as small as 0.1 micron or as large as 10 or 15 microns. These microfibers can prove to be beneficial for meltdown fabrics in the parameters of softness, cover, porosity, and rigidity. Okay. Can we get some more information? Specification. Color is white. Thickness is 0.5 millimeter. Filter efficiency 97%. Application. The primary applications. This filtration. This is the single largest market consumer for meltdown fabrics. Melt-blown applications include surgical face masks, liquid filtration, gas filtration, cartridge filters, and clean room filters, and more. Medical fabrics. The largest segments of the medical market for melt-blown, non-woven fabrics are disposable gowns, drapes, and sterilization wraps. Sanitary products. They're used frequently in feminine sanitary napkins, diaper top sheets, and disposable adult continence products. For those that can't make it to the bathroom, huh? Oil absorbents. Picking up oil from water, such as accidental oil spill, is a common use for melt-blown fabrics. Additionally, they are used for mats in machine shops and industrial plants. Apparel. Disposable industry apparel, thermal insulation, and substrates for synthetic leather are primary uses for melt-blown fabrics, with usage in other markets anticipated to grow. La, 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 la. Okay. Now, how do you buy it? You trying to set me up. We ain't gonna fall for it. What is it? This is 99.9%. So how do you buy it? How do you buy it? Oh, oh, I got it. Ah, man, you really gonna do me like that? What is it called? HEPA H. If y'all find this boring, I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. We wanted H14. Okay, so how you buy it? Okay, how do you buy it? And we need to change that to 14. I'm gonna have the money, so why not go with the best? You're gonna have the money and go for the best, baby. All right, here we go. Sure, it's expensive. Alibaba, yeah, whatever. Not good enough. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh. I ain't seen the word heifer yet. Okay, I ain't getting nowhere. Oh. All right, this ain't easy as it looks. This is gonna take a while. Oh. Anybody got any ideas? Is anybody still here? Yeah, the question. All right, nobody ain't said nothing since 10:29. It's daggone 10:46. So alrighty, y'all. I'm going to go continue my research. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I'm gonna have the wrestling on and be on the computer at the same time. But y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to try and make the market at 6 a.m. So I might be on like 5:30. So if y'all are up and y'all want to come hang with me, we'll be in 360 degree. I'll bring along Bessie and because we only got this and Wednesday should be our last time using this for mobile live. It should be our last time. But it depends. If it fits good in the WitchCon, I might use it. And if I can use the 2K, so we'll have to see. I'll test it. We'll see. Because we might keep using Bessie. Like I said, we're going to have a new phone with a new USB port, so it might be able to hold it snugly. So we'll have to see. So already, y'all have a great night. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Peace, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we out.